Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So why have I decided after all this time to create a YouTube video? And it's because of this baby. This is the Fujimi 1/24th scale Porsche 917k, the winner of the 71 Daytona endurance race. I'm a bit of a fan of Le Mans and endurance racing, and there's nothing more iconic than the Porsche 917, so I wanted to give it a build. Now I searched everywhere in YouTube for a step-by-step video of how this was built and couldn't find one anywhere. The closest was from the very excellent Plasmo, but that still was not step-by-step, so I thought time for me to give something back to the YouTube channel and build this myself and record it step by step, all my mistakes and all. Now this is not going to be a master class in how to build scale models. In fact, this is only my fourth model that I've built, my fourth car. And yeah, so I'm sure I'm going to make lots of mistakes on the way. What it is going to be though is a step by step, so that anyone else that is interested in building this can see what's involved. Now just before we start with the unboxing, I finally want to say thanks to the various different YouTube channels that I've gathered so much information from. Guys like the Scale Modelling channel and Steam Geezer, etc. I'll put a link to these sites below. Please go and have a look, because these are the guys that really can give masterclasses how to build. But anyway, let's make a start and let's have a look at what's in the box. So first of all, at the front we have a picture of the winning car. What I find interesting is in modelling we're always trying to make it as perfect as possible. And if you look at the front down here, they've just used a load of gaffer tape to hold the, I don't know if they've had some accident or something, but they put gaffer tape to hold the glass over or the plastic over the headlamps and just spray painted it. It's not the world's most professional job, but what the hell, it won. So the front picture, a couple of pictures around the side, recommended colours to use, yeah, lots of Japanese. Good, so that's the box. So first we have our 4 tyres. I really have not unpacked anything yet, so I can't see what the quality of each of these things is like. We have 4 rubber tyres. Then in a rather fetching pistachio, we've got the engine cover and the front panels. And another, we've got the seats, more of the underside, engine cover. Come back to this little point here in a minute. Remember this. We've got a glass windscreen, side windows, a few other bits and bobs in plastic for the glass, lens covers, light covers. Another sprue starting with the black parts. Final black sprue. A lot of the framework, it was a cage. Everything was built in the cage with just a bit of fiberglass wrapped over it just to keep the wind off at 250 miles an hour. And then finally a little bit of chrome. Okay. Now we come to the decals. The decals are for the Daytona car. So if we go back to the main picture again, the Daytona car in the Golf colours. Number 2, it was in the Golf blue with a single orange stripe over the top, down the back, down the front, and these have been supplied with decals. I am not going to be building this car in this format. This is the 71 Daytona. I'm going to be building the 1970 version at Le Mans. And in Le Mans, the paint was a little bit different. I'll put up a picture now so that you can see what that's like. So there you can see that the stripe goes all the way over the top and then fans out around the front and around the sides. Now I'm not going to be using these decals for that. I'm going to be painting this by hand, so God help me. So now we come to the instructions. Now I'm not sure about you guys, but my Japanese is non-existent and there is quite a lot of Japanese in here. Now I have looked through and it seems to be quite simple, but there are, I don't know if you can see, a few places where there's just some Japanese but no translation. So a little tip, maybe you know this already, get your Google Translate, download the Japanese, language set, go to camera, and I don't know if you can see that, that says frame. Okay, so there are the instructions. I will make pictures of these and put them at the end of the video. And finally I did buy a few extra little bits and bobs to go with this. I bought some seat belts. It doesn't come with any seat belts. Black seat belts because the seats will be red, so I thought that would contrast better. Although I did forget to order the photo etched buckles, etc., so I need to order those. Can't show those at the minute. I ordered also as well some proper metal filler caps. Now this isn't completely authentic for the Porsche. The Porsche has screw off. These are hinged. So I'm going to make my mind up once I've had a better look at the chromed parts that come in the kit. Brought some calipers just to add a bit more detail, and again I'm going to have a look to see if they fit inside the wheels, overside the discs, to add a little bit more detail. Bought some aluminium fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher does come with it. Pictures I've seen, they're green. It shows in the instructions red, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or one of these or use the kit. And finally, something new for me, if I can find them. There we go. Some flocking. A bit more accuracy. I don't want to paint the seat red, so I'm going to use some red flocking. Never done that before in my life, but looking forward to doing that. And on the dashboard as well, I've just noticed they've sent me two exactly the same, which isn't what I wanted. But anyway, on the dashboard, which is kind of a weird fabric in the real machine, I'm going to be using this flocking as well. Okay. Might buy a few other bits and bobs as we go along. I think this is going to be a long build, but that's it from now. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos. As I say, I'm completely new to this. Please feel free to add comments below, and yeah, look forward to the build.